Tuesday and we're coming at you from the living room. So today's programming is going to be slightly different than what we've been doing normally. We're going to exclude a strength and we're going to exclude a abs situation. So what we're looking for is we're kind of going to prime ourselves for a very short but very high intensity workout. So the warm up is going to consist of a 10-minute AMRAP, just rotating through a handful of movements. So the first one is just going to be a whole minute of in-place high knees, trying to break parallel. So like so. So you're going to do that for an entire minute. That's going to be a pretty hard exercise to maintain for 60 seconds. So it's designed to get your heart rate jacked up. We're then going to go into 20 alternating shoulder taps. So for this one, you're going to get yourself down into a plank position, and you're going to transfer your weight over to your right side and take your hand and place it on your right shoulder, and then transfer your weight to this side, and you're just going to transfer back and forth. And you're going to do 20 reps, 10 on each side. Then from here, we're going to go into 20 straight leg kicks. So kicking a leg out straight. And you're going to go into 10 reps on one side, and then 10 reps on the other side. And then for this one, you're going to need an object to hang on to or lean to. For this, I'm just going to use the couch here. I'm going to hinge over, bring my leg across, and kick it out to the outside. I'm going to do 20 reps here, which will be 10 reps on each leg. I'm then going to go into bootstraps. So bootstrap is where I grab my toes, I pull myself down into a squat position, pelvis forward, chest up, knees out, and then drive those hips back up. Then bring it back down, and I'm going to go into 10 reps there. So again, that's a 10-minute AMRAP, rotating through. The only thing that's going to be really high intensity there is it's going to be those high knees. Everything else, just cruise through, open up, and get ready for what's going to come next. So we're going to go into what we call a pre-game. So this is a designated amount of time and specific movements that's going to allow you to be warm and activated for the Metcon, which is going to be in the future. So this one is going to be a 10-minute EMOM of 3 burpees and 10 air squats. So EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So you're going to set a clock, a 60-second rotating clock. Every time that clock or that bell goes off, every minute, you're going to perform 3 burpees and 10 air squats. So range of motion for a burpee is going to be chest to the floor. I stand up and I jump and clap above my head. So for this one, we say anything is game. So get down on the floor, stand up, and jump and clap above your head. If for whatever reason you have a hard time getting down to the floor, you can always do it to an object. So I would use this couch or maybe even a higher object, but I would do kind of a push-up, stand up, and jump and clap my head. Like so. So you're only doing 3 of those on the minute, but you're also going to do 10 air squats. So squatting down, breaking parallel, full extension of the knee and hip as I stand up. So again, I'll go over the entire thing once more. 10-minute EMOM. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. 3 burpees, 10 squats. Again, burpee, chest on the floor. Squat, hinge, break parallel. Like so. Then you're going to rest maybe 3 to 5 minutes. No more than 5 minutes. We want to keep our heart rate up from that 10-minute EMOM. We want those muscles to be activated. So now we're going to go into our super high intensity workout, 10 minutes long. It's going to be, it's for a time, so hopefully under 10 minutes, but we'll see how long it takes you. So it's going to be 50 double dumbbell deadlifts into 50 sit-ups, into 50 box step-ups, into 50 single arm dumbbell thrusters. So for this, you need 2 weights or anything that you can hang on to. Literally anything will work here as long as it has some sort of weight onto it. This is these are 10-pound weights, so nothing heavy. So I'm hinging at the hip and I'm extending the hip. Like so, just maintaining a flat back. I'm gonna go into 50 reps here, so it's pretty high volume. For those of you that can handle this, go ahead and try to bang these out unbroken. For those of you that need a break, start off with allotted sets. So start off before it even goes. I'm going to say I'm going to do sets of 10, take a break, or maybe at 25 and 25, as long as you have a plan going in if you know you can't do 50. You're then going to go into 50 sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, that's great. If you don't, we're going to say don't anchor your feet. So that's going to give you assistance. We don't want that today. So for this one, you're going to sit back until your head touches the floor, and you're going to sit up until you can touch your toes. So head touches the floor, sit up, and touch those toes. We're going into 50 of those. We're then going to go into 50 box step-ups. Now, I don't own a box here, so I'm just going to use this couch. Hopefully, this dog doesn't mind. So I'm going to go into step-ups. They don't have to be alternating. As long as I do get 25 on one side and 25 on the other side, you don't have to switch every rep. So I'm under control. I stand all the way up. I brought the other leg up, and I'm in full knee and hip extension. I step back down. And so I'm going to go into 50 reps here. And then lastly, 50 single arm dumbbell thrusters. Boom. One dumbbell, one weight. That's all you need. You can switch arms if you need to. Hinge at the hip. Sit down deep. Extend up overhead. We're going to bang out 50 of these. That's your finisher. That's the end of the workout. The light of the end of the tunnel is right there, so you can push that as hard as you possibly can. Remember, the name of the game is intensity today, guys. So all we're doing is that 10-minute warm-up, 10-minute pregame, and then hopefully a 10-minute Metcon high-intensity workout. That's it for today, guys. Post your times to the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow.